The annual corn mycotoxin survey is the longest running, most comprehensive survey of North American corn, and it's been going on since 2004. It's where we analyze corn, mostly with other feedstuffs as well, where we look at different occurrence levels, different contamination levels, and we look at those levels and how they've changed over time. We started this survey in 2004 to give those people who are using corn from North America a little bit of insight. They could be analyzing their own corn, but that's just a snapshot. This gives them some data to work with so that they can make decisions on possibly where they're going to source their corn, what type of challenges they may face this year. So it's just to provide our community with a little bit more information so that they can make their decisions a little bit easier. So if you look into our survey, what you'll find is overall averages for occurrence, contamination levels, but we also take that data and then we break it down by either state or province, whether we're looking at United States or Canada, and then we look at different trends and how those levels have changed over time. For producers, I would say that a great step to take would to make sure when you're looking at your mitigation, your mycotoxin mitigation strategy, is to understand that co-occurrence is the rule of thumb. So when you look at your mitigation strategies, you need to make sure that it has a wide scope, that it covers multiple mycotoxins, that we're not just targeting one mycotoxin or another. And the next piece of advice is do sampling. Know what your sample, what the ingredients look like that you're working with. And either incorporate your own in-house mycotoxin analyses or work with a lab that you trust that can do analyses for you to give you that data. Getting information from a survey is great. It gives you a great baseline, but knowing what you're using gives you the best piece of information. So what I would like producers to know about occurrence levels is that they do seem to vary over time, but they're going to be variable based on the source. We can use averages, and that kind of gives us a baseline to work with, but you're going to find some variability when it comes to the individual sources, even down to the field that those ingredients have come from. When it comes to co-occurrence, year after year we see that co-occurrence is greater than 70%. Co-occurrence is where more than one mycotoxin exists or is found in a sample, and that's the rule of thumb. We rarely see a sample with one mycotoxin present, or even where there are no mycotoxins above the level of detection. So co-occurrence is the rule of thumb. You're almost guaranteed to always have multiple mycotoxins in a sample. There's many different labs that do mycotoxin analysis. We also offer mycotoxin analysis through a laboratory that we work very closely with. And what sets them apart is that they use a technology called LC-MS, which is really the gold standard when it comes to mycotoxin analysis in terms of its sensitivity and the amount of analytes that it can look at. Another wonderful benefit to this technology that they use is that we can look at a variety of different media. We can look at corn, we can look at wheat, we can go up to a complete feed. Whereas some of the more simple technologies, they may only be able to use or look at corn, for example, just a simple feed stuff. They can't handle a more complex matrix like a complete feed. To learn more about mycotoxin analysis and surveys, feel free to contact your dsm-firmenich representative or just simply visit our website.